oh man, I should have watched that till the end. I should have watched that particular series. I should have read that book. I should have been there physically and explored that particular place. I should have listened to that particular episode, or I should listen to all the music done by this particular artist. There's so much available there, and we have so much little time that it's very difficult to understand and grasp everything or to learn everything, because there are also learning material is available in so vast quantity, be it Skillshare, be it masterclass, be it YouTube in general. You have so much stuff to consume, and you are always constantly thinking of fear of missing out, because you are actually missing out on many things. But that's gonna be natural process. You are not actively doing it. Even if you do most of the things which you like, you're gonna have tons of things in the world which are meant for you or which are good for you, but you are not doing them, or you won't be able to do them. And that's going to be the hard reality of life. We can't be everywhere. We can't do everything. In today's episode, we are going to discuss this particular thought and kind of see a positive side of it, as that's what we try to do in our episodes. So with that said, let's jump in and start talking, guys.
Your afternoon caffeine with Dailysh Pod is here. A creative podcast to refuel your day. Presenting your host, Suyog, also known as the Fun Indian Guy.
No matter what you do, how much ever you do it, no matter how much ever you soak in, you're gonna know very little. That's gonna be hard reality of life. Very disturbs me many times, but that's the fact, right? So whenever you find yourself in that fear of missing out situation where like, man, I missed that, man, I'm gonna lose that, I'm not gonna be able to finish that, or not even gonna read that book. Don't feel bad. Don't stress yourself, because there are millions of other books which you are not going to be able to read, and that's the perspective we should be on, or I think I would like to be on, where I will like, okay, I know I'm not able to read this, I'm not gonna be able to finish this, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a failure, because there are many things I'm not going to be able to do. So that particular change in mindset is very important, because once you think about that, you're not focused on what you're missing out, you're focused on what you're taking in. It's not about losing things, but it's about what things am I taking in, and what things are meaningful for me, what things I'm putting myself into, what things I'm investing my time in. And those things and those facts are very, very important. And that's why I want to make this podcast a small reminder for you guys to not think about things which are missed out, not think about things which you couldn't do, or you might not be able to do, you might not able to touch. Think about the things which you are doing right now. Think about the things which you're doing next. It's not a bad thing to think about other things which you might do. Of course, that's how you plan and you get those things done. But we are going to do very little in our life. We are going to consume very little in our life. So make sure that little it's done meaningfully and mindfully. And that's my small reminder for myself by doing this episode. While I edit this episode, I'm going to listen to this again and again. So it's going to help me also reinstate or reinforce that fact or thought in my head. But it's also a mini reminder for you guys. Don't be hard on yourself. Just be meaningful about what you consume and what you want to take and what you take in. Rest, it's going to be untouched, and we can't do much about it. So let's make sure that what we do or what we take in is quality and meaningful and brings the ultimate joy, or brings some sort of contentment. Wow, that's not a positive word this year or last year or the year before. Positive sort of feeling. That's an easy one. So go ahead, share this with your friends with whom you want to share the FOMO, or you have shared FOMO experiences. Maybe this can bring a silver lining to that experience. Share it with them. I'll be very happy if you do that, because that will bring more people in our family, in our Dailysh Pod, as well as the Fun Indian Guy YouTube family. So that will be very meaningful. With that said, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for staying till the end. It means a lot to me, and it does mean a lot to me. And off you go, off to the next episode or next thing you would like to consume after this particular episode. So make sure you take it in with the whole awareness of what we talked about just now. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
If you like what we do, then make sure to follow Dailysh Pod wherever you listen to podcasts, as well as on Instagram. For more visual experience, do subscribe to the Fun Indian Guy YouTube channel. Until next time, have fun.